Chicken bacon ranch. Using pizza dough to roll it up like a cinnamon bun? There's no way this can't be delicious. Yeah, double negative. Let's get on with the recipe.
I never knew that combining chicken, bacon, and ranch had such an allure to it. Like, people swear by these flavor profiles, and I know why. The vehicle I'm using to drive these three flavors together is pizza dough, but not in the traditional sense of pizza. I'm making pizza dough so that I can roll all these ingredients up together and make it like a cinnamon roll. This is my standard issue, foolproof pizza dough recipe. I use it to make thin crust, deep dish, pan pizza, and in this case, chicken bacon ranch rolls. As the dough chills, or in this case warms and doubles in size, we're gonna start making the rest of the ingredients, and we're gonna start off by making the chicken breast. Now, the rule of thumb when cooking boneless, skinless chicken is 4 minutes aside. It'll be perfect. And I'm saying that because I get asked every time I make chicken, how do you do it so that it's not dry? You cook it exactly 4 minutes on each side without even touching it. It needs to be set aside so that the juices can redistribute so that when you cut it open, they don't just flow out. Now on to the bacon bits, and as you can see, I have some black pepper, thick cut bacon, and I'm gonna add it to a pan and start cooking it. After about a minute and a half, we're gonna add a little bit of water, which is gonna help stretch the heat. It's gonna help stretch the grease and cook the bacon evenly. After the bacon is cooked and the chicken has cooled and rested, we're gonna shred it up. Now, I could use a fork, 2 forks, or the best tools, my hands. Then I'm gonna add some barbecue sauce, and I'm using a St. Louis style smoky, tangy barbecue sauce, but you could easily use whatever barbecue sauce you're used to. After about 45 minutes, the dough is good to go. I'm gonna flatten it out using a rolling pin on a floured surface so that it's about 13 by 9 inches in width and length. For the first layer, I'm adding some shredded Monterey Jack cheese. On top of the cheese, I'm gonna add our barbecue sauce chicken, and on top of the chicken, all that bacon. Keep in mind, you wanna leave about an inch of dough without any ingredients, and then just roll it up from the long end first. I'm cutting these roll-ups about 2-inch thick, and I'm actually gonna just cut the sides off because there's not much ingredients and it's pretty much just dough. Once I have all these roll-ups cut, it's time to bake them. So I'm gonna add them to a baking sheet and place them in the oven until they're golden brown on top and all that cheese is melted. You wanna use a high-sided baking sheet. I'm using a Lloyd's pan, but you could easily use a cast iron pan as well. Now on to the pièce de résistance, in my opinion, this homemade ranch. Now, if you've never tried my homemade ranch, you are in for a treat. Now, I know a lot of people think that all ranch needs to have buttermilk, but this ain't that. Okay, this has got sour cream and mayonnaise, a little bit of red wine vinegar, some onion powder, chives, dill, parsley, and a whole lot of love. It's one of those things where you just throw it in the food processor or blender and call it quits. That's how easy and delicious this is. And once the roll-ups are done, you can top them in the ranch or you can just dip them.
Chicken bacon ranch rolls. Like a barbecue chicken pizza with ranch, but made like a cinnamon roll. Packed full of flavor, packed full of deliciousness, layers of all things awesome. If you don't like ranch, just making this as is super tasty. So go ahead and do it. Check out the recipe link in the description down below. Hit up RecipeChampions.com where all my recipes live. Make sure you turn on notifications on this video, and while you're there, hit subscribe because I put out videos every single week. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.